Hello there. Hi. Microphone working? The music too loud? Who can say? This thing working? Thing on? Hello. Nicole? Somewhere between a smidgen and a skosh? I think that was a full skosh. Hi, hello, it's me. This is a belated Blobby New Year's stream. I went to go on a work trip for 3 weeks and I absolutely should be packing. I definitely, absolutely, 100% should be packing right now. I 1,000,000% shouldn't be doing this puzzle. Just telling you now. Should not be doing. Why is the background white? Wait, what? What's going on here? The background of this white. Not how puzzles work. Am I in the wrong internet web browser or something? It was apparently in the wrong internet browser. So Blob sent me this puzzle and said, let me revisit the message here. The message is as follows. Here's a puzzle to bash your head again. And Blob sent this on New Year's Day, but I was unable to do it then. Partially because I had no voice last week because I became very ill. I had no voice, but my voice has mostly returned. And I'm like, let's say 73% packed. But my flight leaves in the morning, and we're just gonna do this puzzle, and it's probably only gonna take like 20 minutes, right? Right? No problem. Hope everyone had a lovely New Year. I hope everyone's ready for the nightmare hellscape of 2025. But let's not even think about that right now. Let's buttons. This. So I don't know much about this. I briefly glanced at the rules. Blobz has been on this chaotic chaos spree. So I'm ooh, that's pretty. Frozen lake. Look at this misty lake. Do the misty. Okay, we'll do the misty lake. So yeah, Blobz has been on a chaotic tear, but this seems to be unusual. Because I think this is a region. But let's set the rules. Let the rules decide. Did I actually do the things properly where I bothered the people? I did. Who knows? Who knows if anyone's free? Axio, how's it going? Lovely to see you in this shiny new year. Axio, if I recall, I think last we talked, which has been some time, you were promoted to the CEO of CVS. Is that right? Am I remembering that correctly? You're the CEO of CVS Pharmacy? That sounds right. Not a good time to be a CEO. You may want to actually like demote yourself. Okay, so 4 lakes. 4. Did I say 4? 4. 4 lakes. Nestle within 8 provinces. Each lake is adjacent to exactly 2 provinces. That is to say, the 10 or 12 cells surrounding each 2-cell or 3-cell lake belong to only to 2 provinces only. Each province touches a single lake. Okay, so it sounds like we've kind of sort of got quadrants, and each quadrant is divided into 2. Unclear. You moved to Michigan. Okay, so everything's safe in Michigan. I know several songs about Michigan. The main one being, "Hey Skojo, how's it going?" Hickey and Bunnies, how are you? How are the bunnies? Are the bunnies having a good new year? I know a song, Saginaw, Michigan, by Lefty Frizzell, and I know it's the only song I know about Michigan. That can't be true. Is the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald that take place? Which lake is that? Wreck of the Edmund. Is that in Lake Michigan? Does that count? I would know which. Sorry, that was Lake Superior. My mistake. Made an error. What an embarrassment. I think, does any part of Michigan touch Lake Superior? Yeah, that weird upper part of Michigan, right? Okay. I'm not totally off. Buns are doing well. Hungry and numerous. That sounds like buns. I'm doing pretty well. I went 5 years without getting sick. So at the very beginning of the pandemic, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I had to start this treatment that suppresses my immune system. So it was like, oh, good, a global pandemic, and my immune system is suppressed, which was not ideal. But I've managed to go 5 years without getting sick, and then 10 days ago or so, I caught my first cold. It took a long time to get over, and I went through like stages of grief almost, like sinuses, the throat, chest, lost my voice. It was very exciting, but I'm on the mend. Got some travel tomorrow, which is why I'm packing right now and not doing this puzzle. Oh, thanks for the shout out. Appreciate that. Okay, right. Divide the unshaded cells into 8 provinces. So there's going to be 8 provinces, and each of the 2 provinces surrounds a lake. The biggest one obviously being Lake Superior, where the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald occurred, which is, maybe it was sailing to somewhere in Michigan. Okay. Digits in cells marked with a square indicate how many cells at the same province are seen orthogonally, including itself, other provinces or lakes. Provinces and lakes. The lakes are basically a disjointed wet province. The sum of digits in 2 of the lakes are shown. Digits in lakes do not repeat. But don't we think that all these lakes, I mean, aren't these the leftovers from a region, right? Like, don't these have to sum to 45? Doesn't that mean that these sum to 15, and so these must sum to 30? So there's 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that feel like a true statement? Yeah, I mean, normally, oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing much better. I feel like for a long time, it was like I would just get sick, especially when I lived in New York. It was like, oh yeah, I'm guaranteed to get sick once a year for sure. And then the last 5 years, I think partially because I've been hyper vigilant because of the suppressed immune system and working from home and things like that, like it just didn't get me. I don't even actually know up for debatable how I have caught it, because I don't have a lot of human contact. But to head to Pittsburgh and do work at a children's museum, which is also known as a petri dish for all forms of heinous disease. But I won't be working directly with kids or working with people who work directly with kids generally, but I'll be working with people who work with people who work with kids. So I may just wear like a space helmet. Okay, do we agree with this? That because there's 8 regions that are 1 through 9, there must the leftover 1 through 9 must be this fellow. And if this is 15, this has to be 30. I think that's true. I think that's a thing I'm all true. So that does mean there's a 1 in here. It means there's no 1 in here. So that means this is either a 3, 4 or it's a 5, 2. And then this is just the other thing, right? And so this is 2 of these digits sum to 7, and the same, or the 2 we don't use will sum to 7, and they'll go over here. That's what I'm gonna call. I leave to Pittsburgh. When do I go to Pittsburgh? Hours, mere hours, which is why I should definitely be packing right now. But I wanted to do 1 stream before I'm gone for weeks. You would think I knew what time my flight is. I did check in for it. Let's see, shall we? My flight departs at 10:56, which is not bad. Gets her a little in the late side, but that's not a long layover. In fact, a like almost troublingly short layover, but we'll see how that goes in Chicago. Okay, so that's what this is a claim I'm making. Do I plan on having any free time out there? I may. I mean, it's going to be pretty dense because it's the install for that exhibit that I've been working on most of last year. But it's possible that like a weekend day I might be free. Where are you, Skojo? I'm forgetting. My brain says California, but that doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, you're in New York. That's the opposite. That's not the same as California at all. It's a completely different place. I do go to Pittsburgh. Well, we'll see, with some regularity. So this trip feels like it's going to be kind of dense for extracurricular activities. But if I'm there sometime and I can get away. Oh, for you to drive to me? Oh, that would be so nice. I thought you were suggesting that I come to your escape room and then you like lock me in there like your jigsaw and I have to escape. Okay, so I think this is true. I am there. The problem, normally I would be free on weekends, but because it's an install, I will probably be working weekends. But maybe the like 18th, 19th is a possibility. Yeah, let's coordinate on that. And if it doesn't work this time, that could be a possibility for this. I will also be in New York sometime, and then I'm gonna go to Skojo's escape room. I'm gonna take a road trip across the nation to Skojo, and I will just periodically post images with no context at all that he will have to geoguess. Okay, so I've already forgotten what we're doing. To me, we need a buffer. I'm trying to think of exactly. In my mind, this puzzle looks like this. Like there's basically quadrants that wrap around the lakes, you know, and then so it almost breaks down into quadrants. That's not going to be quite true. This is going to be weird over here. So maybe this is a single region that wraps here. This is going to be kind of tight because these regions that touch here can't touch this lake, right? So these are separate regions because we can't do that. I don't know if this is a good place to start, but just to illustrate the point, like these must be. That would be kind of fun to do a weird geoguessing thing. It's not entirely related. I did a project a long time ago that was like not even that related at all, I guess. Just a map-related game, I guess. I'm not sure if I talked about this before, but it was a project where I used people's Foursquare data to map like the optimal way to avoid them. I've talked about this on. It was one of those things that felt like a failure of an art project and then like ended up being a relatively popular thing that I did, and it spawned the idea of anti-social media. I'm sure I've talked about that. Anyway, it's broken now because no APIs are free, but it would like map out where everybody was, right, and basically turn that into a Verneuil cell, and then on the Delaunay triangle point, you could kind of like navigate through the city, sort of optimally avoiding people. Okay, so these are different people. That's the thing I believe. Now the thing that's interesting though is like this one is really hemmed in, right? Like this region. How's this possible? Can they cut touch lakes diagonally? Each province touches a single lake. The cells surrounding each. Maybe I've misunderstood something. No, I think I've made a mistake. I think I'm wrong. I think I made an incorrect assumption. Because if there's 10 or 12 cells surrounding a lake, yeah, I'm wrong. Divide the unsated shells in 8 provinces, each consisting of 9 orthogonally connected cells. Those are the provinces. No, that is right. Every together with the 4 lakes, every row, column, and province must contain the digits 1. So I think this logic is right. So the thing I think I was wrong about then Right. Okay. Right. The thing to take away here, this still seems hard. A little bit hard. Like, where does this person go? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we've got to get out of here. So by each province touches a single lake, but it doesn't really. Do we interpret that as meaning either orthogonally or diagonally? Like, each province touches a single lake. Like, if this province goes here and it touches this lake diagonally? I feel like the thing is, there's 2 provinces that touch this lake, which is a total of 18 cells. But there's only 12 cells accounted for here, right? So no matter what, we've got to like slip off. We've got to like get out of here a little bit. The diagonal is what I'm a little stuck on. Any opinions on that in the chat on whether we think that provinces can touch a single lake, whether that is only orthogonally or if that is orthogonally and diagonally? Because if we could only do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we would still need 5 more digits to make 2 provinces, right? And so we'd have to go here. If we're saying we can't touch diagonally, we would have to go here. And then we couldn't go to either of these. We'd have to go here, and then we could kind of like branch out a little bit. That doesn't really have to be true, right? Like, you could imagine this, and then this does just something absurd. Well, if it's something that's too absurd, it's going to box this in, and that's not going to be enough. Because this little fellow is going to be kind of boxy as well. Okay, what is the actual correct way to think about this? Like this, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna pencil mark this in a silly way. You think diagonal is counted? Sorry, you mean you think you're allowed to touch diagonal, or you're not? I'm misunderstanding. So here's how I'm gonna pencil mark this to start with. Like, we're gonna have something like this, and we're gonna have something like this, and we're gonna have something like this, but like contingent upon what we decide about the diagonals. Like, if diagonals, and I think that's what you're saying, that diagonals count as touching. If diagonals count as touching, yeah, okay, right. Diagonal counts as touching. So if diagonal counts as touching, I think we end up with something like this. I think. Like we have whatever our 2 provinces are per lake. And this one is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which, okay, that makes sense because it explicitly calls out the 12 cells surrounding belong to 2 provinces. Okay, right. Okay, that is spelled out. I see. So this is right. In this case on the 3. Okay, so that is spelled out in the rules. I just wasn't interpreting well. The 10 or 12 surrounding belong to 2 provinces. So this is 12. So this could be 13, 14, 15 or something like that. Okay, so that's sort of interesting. But still, this is like a binary province, right? Like the vision of these is not really determined. So these all see 10. So these all need 8 friends. These people need 8 friends. And this person needs 6 friends, I believe. The thing that gets fun, yeah, I don't know. Is this going to be? I'm trying to think of like how to approach this, just in terms of, well, this, for example, is minimum of 2 and maximum of 4, I guess, because it has to see 2 because it's got to see 2. It could be 3, but it could be 4. This person is 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Although, yeah, this green escaping. All right, right. We were just talking about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we think these are required to come out, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe or maybe not. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 as these people. I think I agree with that. Which causes problems for this person. Right? 1, 2, 3. This is 10. This is obviously 10. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if it didn't take these, I mean, it has to take this. Like, you couldn't just do this, then no one could get in there. Right? So no matter what, you have to, like, can you not take these? Because as soon as you put one here, nobody else is going to get in here. I think you have to take these as red. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that, so that's just is. It just is. And then are we going to have the same concerns with yellow? Like of yellows, like, if, you know, yellow can't not take these, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 11, that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 minimum. I think we have to take these. Hey, Ari, how's it going? Well, now this just is boxed in, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I think I'm making this harder than it needs to be. I think you're right. TVDK1, or as which is a abbreviation for television Donkey Kong. Television duck? Huh? You're not sure if all the cells in you're absolutely right. Right. Because I'm sorry. Because this is possible. Yellow has the ability to escape elsewhere. But if we put I am enjoying these colors. It's true. Skojo, is that correct? Yeah, I went too far with that because we have another escape route for yellow. Because yellow could come here. But then we can't reach. Oh, are we talking about this? These friends? Oh, right. Yes, you're probably right. Okay, as far as what the provinces are, that's true. We need to start disambiguating provinces. I was thinking we could do the quadrants first, but maybe we can't quite. It may not be possible to like fully quadrantize before provincization. But like down here, can we even reach down here? I mean, yellow's never going to get down here, right? Have to be blue? Okay, but we probably need to think about provincialization. Provincial. These two are these have to be different provinces, right? Because otherwise we'd have be having a very sad time. Oh no, my colors. What do I do now? Now that we okay, so right. This person's gonna have to turn south, at least to here. 7, 8, 9, and it's the whole thing. Okay, so right. So TVDK, that is what you're pointing out. The reason being, like, these have to be different provinces because there's no way to make them see different numbers if they're the same province. And so we've got to turn, this fellow has to turn south here. And then by the time we make it to here, we've got our whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that I agree with that. That seems good. And then this person becomes dark green. That's extremely not what I meant to do. So I think we get digits, right? Unless I'm just mistaken. Like, is this just a 3 and this is a 2? This is a wrong here. This is a 3. This is a 4. That's a 7. This is ripe for me to make a mistake. 5. So we get the 5 here and the 2 here. That's not a 2, and that makes this the 1, 1, 3, 4. We think. This seems good. This is really interesting logic, Blobz. I'm enjoying this. I feel like I'm very slow to wrap my mind around. It is cool. This like fake chaos, this fake region. Oh yes, totally visible. Okay, well that came together really in a lovely way. Right, which gives us places those. That's all very exciting. Don't quite know yet. Okay. So what do we actually need? Like, one of these is going to be a 1? Because 1 can't go in there. Interesting. Okay, so, I mean, are we going to have something similar with this? Oh, yeah. Is this a totally visible thing? Or is it not? What's our maximum here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it doesn't see 1, 3, or 4? Is that true? No 1, 3, or 4. But it could see 2, right? If it does a little swoop around. Oh, we've got to think about... Right. Gosh, this is really interesting. Okay, we've got a bunch of things we need to... Well, we already have the 3, 4. The 2, I can still escape up there. The 9... Oops. Oh, that's almost... Like 1 not being in there means 1 is in here and it's not there. So 1 is in there. I feel like I'm just missing. But is this, do we know about this person yet? Not sure, but it feels like we can get a start on this fellow at least, right? Like our Like this person at least has to do this. At least. So this is at least 5. I guess it actually could do this. No, because then that would be a 2. Right. This needs to see some digits. Like a non-trivial amount of digits, actually, because this sees 2, 3, 4, 5. So this needs to see a lot of people. So this has to be pink, right? If it's not pink, it only sees 4. So we think this is pinkified? Thusly? And it needs to see more than this, right? So it's not 7, but it's not 7. So this, it's basically like this is 7, 8, and that's 8, 9. How do you feel about that? Because this could do that. That would make this. So what does this person do? 4. I mean, so those are all red, and then this has to be red. Have to be red. Person is red. Am I missing something obvious up here? What am I missing? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. That's a 9. Oh, it always sees down. Right. Okay, of course, right. Yes, it always. Either way, it looks down. It's always, of course. Sorry, this is always bigger. Always bigger than that, which does mean 2, 3, 4, which means we really only can grow. We can't grow here. We can never make it here because we already have 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 6, 7, 8. You can only grow 1. So this person is also red. Sudoku. I don't know about if I'm ready for drastic measures like that. What are these people? This is there's 1, 6, 7. Four the 3. Does this? No. Okay, you think that row 2? Where can we actually grow? You think these people are red? True. Oh yeah, well of course this obviously is because it's a minimum of 3, so that's absolutely true. That I agree with wholeheartedly. This person. Where am I getting a 9 in the lake? That is a great question, Kojo, because this given 9, good grief. Oh boy. Thank you for your delicate hint. This given 9 removed 9 from our lake here. These we already had. These are effectively cages that we had sums for. So this is certainly not a 9. That is the Sudoku that Skojo was subtly, and then not so subtly, urging me to explore, which does take red up here, right? 7 and that one, 8. Pulls a 7 from here. We get a 7, 8. Sorry, a 6, 8 pair here, which moves 6 from here. We get a 7, 9 pair here. Remove 7 and 9 here. So this ends up being a 1, 6 pair. this just is a 4. No. It was good. I definitely should have. When I removed the one here, I should have done corner marks here. I did not. I did not do so. Totally. Very, very valid. You already have a 4. You need a bunch of digits. Hold. One. Oh. Okay, this just has to grow. That's not even. There's no logic to that. This just must grow because it's a little worm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This person's done. And then this person is, I did that wrong. You're wrong. Not this. It's this. Okay. Are we happy with that? We got a little peace pipe. Go to column 4 is right. Yes, right. Because this just had to grow. It had nowhere to go. Is there any? It feels like there's gonna be a moment when like Sudoku just squeezes everything. Like this 2, for example. Like this 2, this 2, this 2 places 2. Takes 2 out of there. This 2 takes out of here. Oh, that does take this out. So that does make this a bigger person. The 2 in pink. Nobody knows. No one knows, nor could they know. Not possible. Okay. It's certain there's just like silly, obvious Sudoku. We're not going to trouble ourselves. No. Oh, that's true. All right. Yes. Let's place. So we eat the 2s here, the 2 here, the 2 here. Wait, we can't. Why can't this be a 2? This 2's here. No 2's here. And 2 in red is in column 1, right? Just because there's definitely no 2 here, so there's definitely a 2 here. So 2 is there or there. Right. So 2 and 2 is not right because 2 in pink is up here, so it's not there. So that is 2. Up there, but no one cares about that. I'm like, that's silly to pencil. Let's do it together. Yeah, 2 in column 1. Yes, very good point. Extremely valid. I'm gonna stick a 7 over here, like the 5. 5's not here. Here, 5, 7. 5, 7, 9 is the triple we need over here, right? Because we have 5, 7, 9 here. Wait, that's word. What's the other digit that goes over here? I mean, 5, 7, 9 are obviously not here. We know where 1 is, right? Okay, we put 1 here for some reason, which puts 1 here for some reason, which means there's no 1 in here. Oh, that doesn't quite clear that up, does it? There's no 1 there, and there's no 1 there, but this may or mayn't be 1. 9 and 5 over here like weirdos. 7's over here. I want to know what this. Who's this little creep? Lurking around like a 3. 3? No, because I don't know. I'm ready to look at another region. These regions are cramping my style. We didn't actually finish our region sizes yet, though. Okay, we've got all our dudes there. This person, we had something of a revelation. That it's 5 or 6. Yeah, mine. One more Sudoku I need to think. This is 2, 3, 4, and it's not 2. This must be a 3 or a 4. This fellow is 2, 3, 4, and it's not 4. So it's only 2, 3. But this is a 3. So that doesn't... You know these are in the same region? Okay. These people... This person could just be some outrageous number. So we are going to have these two people are going to have some issues getting 2s, right? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We have 2 regions over here that both have to find 2s, and there's no 2s in the first 5 rows of the puzzle, right? So these are going to have to, at a minimum, reach down to like rows 6 and 7 to get their 2s. Perhaps deeper. So, I mean, these people we have to grow south. We do have to head south. So what do we need? Do we need to start color separation? The question of whether or not these people are friends. The vexing. The fortification of this guy, the fortosity, the fortitude, a little limited, but not impressive. This region's got to be like these weirdos. 3 and 4 are a little scarce downstairs, but there's room here. Room down here for a 3. In fact, there's explicitly a 3 down here. Well, we know this chap grows down. What does this chap do? Chappy. This sees at most 3. So, like either north or south, one of these people is... These are different regions, right? That's a thing we can say. Because we're going to go like this, or we're going to go like this. Feels like there's... Try to separate these people. What are you doing? You're not 3 or 4, but could be a 2. Did I break something? Did I pencil mark these incorrectly or something? We need 4 more squares in here. We must come down like this. Okay. So let's talk about these chaps. This person is going to look here or here. This person is going to look here or here or here. If it's 3, these people have to be different people. But if it's 4, they could be the same or different. Is there something... I guess we know looking at stuff that's like pretty hard ruled out. Like definitely 2s are a real problem. You know that both of these have to come down to get 2s. Is there a thing where like if the 3 looks like this, there's something where we like can't get our 2? Or is it a thing if the 3 looks like this, that means this is the other person? So how could we'd have to get down to like here. How could you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do it, right? So this 3 does not look at these 3. Is that fair to say? Because if this 3 is these 3, that means this is another person. So this is like weirdly boxed in. And then it's got to like, it can't be enclosed. So it has to take this. And then you can't get a 2. So I guess I'm arguing that the 3 looks like this. Like, that logic makes sense. Yeah, I think so. I think this 3 has to. I think we have to do this. Otherwise, we get trapped. And that means this is a different person. And that means this is a different person. That means this is a different person. So these are different people. And then this 3 we've got to get out. So this is yellow. Not yellow. And then this can't be orange. Like if this is orange and has to connect back here. Like these must be yellow. So this must be 4. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I think that feels okay. Now, but at this point, this 3 could like get its 2 right here, and then yellow can do whatever weird. What does yellow want to do? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Not all these are yellow. At least one of those has to be. Axel, are you familiar with these numbers? There's some of the best. I would say these are basically like my top 10 integers. Roughly. Oh, we got to think about 4s, right? Think about 4s. Or 2s. 4s, 2s. So you're saying 4 in column 3, but there's also 4 in row 5. We got to think, right? Because we know there's explicitly a 4 in here, and it's not in the yellow hood. Is it your 4? I see, but you're right. The 4 in red. No, we already have a 4 in red. Wait, what are we doing here? What an outrage. Okay, that's interesting. Right, no 4 here, no 4 here, no 4 here. I misunderstood the assignment. No 4 here. There's a 4 here. And then we know there's a 4 here. Got like thousands of 4s in this puzzle. Feel that way? Hundreds at least. No 4s here. No 4s here. So this 4, not here, it's not here, it's not here or here. It's there. So the orange dude needs a 4. Right? This buddy needs a 4. 4's here, right for the taking. We know this region's included. This one was optional. But where's the remaining 4 in the world? Because we need 2 4s for this guy, and we only have 1. I guess you think both these 4s are blue? guess there's some possibility where we get the yellow 4, or sorry, the orange 4 here, and blue comes up and snatches a 4 out of the jaws of orange. I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, your top 10 integers are the highest 10. Those are good ones. Those are good integers. See, TVDK is very focused on solving this puzzle and not just idly chatting, which I get it. Where are all the 3s? These people need 3s. Both these people need. Those 3s are not there. Not in there. Not there. There. These digits are not 3s. Better than that? Do something. Where are all the 3s in this puzzle? You know, we have hundreds of them. So, one of you people is a 3. That's a statement I can get behind. But it's not okay. Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm very slow in this. 3's up here. There's a 3 up here, right? That's a thing we can say. And then in here, that's not 3. That's not 3. That's not 3. We place a 3 here. Okay, I apologize. I apologize. TVDK losing their mind. It's very obvious if you just look at it. But I see, the thing is, I was refusing to look at it. And so from my perspective, it was a hard problem because I was refusing to solve it. You just need to see it from my point of view. So 3, 3, 3, 3. So the 3, yellow's 3 lives down here. Yellow's 3. It's like Monday's child, full of woe. I don't remember which child is full of woe. Most of them. Okay, let's get on track. This 4, probably more Sudoku to do, right? Nobody wants to. Okay, so does that help us with our growth here? It does bump this up unless it's a 2. Wednesday's child is full of woe. But what about Solomon Grundy, who was born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, something else on Wednesday? Solomon Grundy full of woe? What was Solomon Grundy doing on Wednesday? Pop quiz. Does anyone remember what Solomon Grundy was up to? I think he was dead by the end of the week. He was buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. Sad stories. Okay, so we have thousands of 3s. Is this a 3? How do you feel about that? You're not a 3. You're orange. You're a different thing. These are not 3s. Call that a 3, which orangifies this, right? So our orange mayn't do this, and I don't think yellow can either, right? It's not possible. Yellow can't even get down there. Yeah, this is the blue. Which means this must. But you needed to grow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You actually don't have to. Yellow, you could stay up there like a creep. But orange must do this. What is Thursday's child? And which little piggy went to market? I like this. Where's the 3 down here? So we just need 3s in these 2 columns. Is that what's up? And like one of them is... This puzzle has too many 3s. I feel like we've got a couple extra 3s in here. There's 3s here and there's 3s here. So that's cool. And then I feel like we also have too many 4s in this puzzle. Thousands of 4s. I don't know, Blobz. Sometimes I feel like we may have a few too many 4s. There's fewer 4s in the 3s though, so that is an improvement. But that means that's because we need a 4. This is a little tricky, right? Because of the lake situation. One of our 4s for the blue velvet's got to go. We get one here, and then one of them's going to be in the neighborhood here. Yeah, and then it seems very hard, but not impossible. Is it impossible? It's not possible. This 4, you can't get a 4 up here. That's absurd. Because this was what? Already 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, it's possible, but it's still absurd. Possible or not. We also have hundreds of 2s. An embarrassment of 2s. Remember when Three Amigos came out and everybody started saying plethora, not really using it correctly? Ugh. You want to think about dark green, eh? Do it. Oh, you're talking about here in dark green. But what about here in dark green? Not very useful. Well, this felt, that's a great point. I love this point. I wanted this to be true earlier and it wasn't true earlier. That these people match here. So this digit is this digit, right? I wish we could put like a little gold star. Say that these digits were best friends for life. And that they are not what? Not 1 or 2 or 3. It could be 6. Is that true? No, it can't be 6, right? Because if you put a 6 here, it sees both of these. And that would be double 1. It can't be 7. It can't be... No, is this 8? Are these best friends 8? These best friends are 8. That's very exciting. Which is gonna like 8ify one of these people, right? Because this fellow is gonna look up the green snake skirt like a creep. Weirdo. That's cool. So 579 is over here with what? I guess it's the other half of the 1-6 pair. Which, not that cool, frankly. We need to think harder about, like, there's some world in which this is it too, right? We haven't really made any effort to, like, there's some discussion about the, like, what yellow is going to do versus what green is going to do. Ah, right. No, right. We talked about this. Yellow has to get out here to get a 2. Yellow needs a 2. In the first place yellow can get a 2 is here. So doesn't yellow have to come at least to here to get a 2? Is that right? Like, where's yellow going to get a 2 in this economy? Yellow has to make it to here, right? Like, which would be all of yellow. How do we feel about that? Is that an agreeable statement, or is that... if we don't do this, how does yellow get a 2? I think that's true. Okay, I feel good about that. I'm going to say that's the one piece of logic in this puzzle so far that I feel like I have earned. Okay, which is going to take orange. So the yellow's just done, I believe. And that's going to take orange 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's the end of orange, right? We have exhausted our orangeness. So now we've got to really talk about, we've got to have a serious discussion here. What is this? It's a 5, right? It's not 2 or 3 or 4. It must be 5. So all these are the same. So let's de-bluify for a moment. And let's do this. Because that must be true. I think that's true. The 3 in yellow. Where do we get the 3 in yellow? Not there. Not there. Not there. Could be here. It's not there. It's not there. That is the 3 in yellow. No, we knew that anyway. Sorry. The 4 is not there. This is the orange 4. So that's our final 3 is just, is this the last 3 in the world? Didn't we talk about that? There's no more 3s. We've exhausted the supply of 3s on the whole earth. I think so. You're saying row 7, column 9 cannot be dark blue. Well, okay. Got an important email that I'm choosing to. Can't be dark blue. Does it end up missing something critical? What were we talking about? We're talking about the 4 situation. Okay. Right. Actually, wait, didn't we say this is a 4? This is a 4. Isn't it? We've exhausted 4-ness everywhere else. And one of the blues is going to get their 4 here. And then so the other half of the 4. Am I wrong about that? This is 4 and this is 4? And then that is correct. That means that can't be dark blue. Oh, it makes dark blue 10 cells. Well, I have another reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Okay, your reason is perhaps a bit more logical, but my reason uses the number 4. So this is not dark blue. So to be able to see 5 or 6, this must be light blue. Okay, I'm glad you liked my reading. Thank you. Thank you for light blue needs to see at least 5 or 6. So these, which I think means these, this, but it's still possible. Oh, that's funny though. But I guess it's still okay. Just thinking of the, what are we doing for 5s and 6s? Unknown. Poorly documented. Right. Oh, no. All right. Okay. The 2 situation, right? The other thing was orange also had to stretch for a 2, so it needed to stretch even further for a 2. So that's all of our upper 2s, isn't it? There's still some 2 no, it's not ambiguity. Both of these people need 2s. And 2s are in short supply. Or I should say spaces for 2s are in short. So we end up with like a little 2 X-wing down here. We still need another 2. Where's the 2 in row 8? Because it's this little... So it's obviously not... Okay, the 2 in row 8. Not here. Not here. It's not in the path of the X-wing. 1. Not there and it's not there. So that's a 2. I'm gonna tell you. And then the other 2 is like does some stuff. Oh, and the pun. I should just lean into the terrible puns. I mean, I don't know. Helio's not here, so someone has to make awful puns. If not Helio, then who? Okay, the 2. So whose 2s? Whose 2s are these? Use some low digits. We haven't really dealt with one. The 1, here 1, but it doesn't actually. Sorry, because that could be a 1 statement. Okay. What do we want to think about? This person, I just don't feel like I know yet what they're doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can grow by 2. In fact, you must grow by 2. So you could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's not really possible for this to be light blue, right? I think this is a dark fellow. And this dark fellow is not 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 1. Well, wait. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Don't I have to take this with dark blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have to take this with dark blue. Really creeping around here. Gonna need. So what? Whose 2 is this? Your 2. Well, okay. The thing is, if this is a light blue 2, then light blue takes this as well. That's okay, because then the dark blue 2 is here, and then that's just perfectly fine. That's all fun. We talk about column 7. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's thousands of digits in this column. Okay, that's a little embarrassing. You are absolutely right. That is a 1-5 pair. And that 5 C's there. Some other 5 C's. Get a 5 in there. Which probably think about 5s. One of these. Well, what is a dark one? Does so we do need a light one. Surely we know more stuff that goes in here. 8. An 8. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, right. 8 in yellow is not here, and it's not up here, and it's not those digits. So 8 is here, and that gives us seemingly a little 8x weight. But we also have this situation. Doesn't that seem bad? Did I break something? Wait, what have I done here? Have I done something bad? Or does that actually just work out just fine as long as the 8 is here, right? Okay, it's fine. Never mind. At first I thought it was cool, and then I thought it was sad, and then I thought it was cool again. Now I think it's cool. So I'm gonna go back, forget the moment where I had self-doubt. We're getting kind of pushed in here. A. What's all those digits? Well, okay, but where's 8 in orange? Because it's not here, and it's not in like the X-wing territory, right? Like, don't this little X rule 8 out of there and place 8 there? That seem true? I hope it's true. This 8's really throwing me off now. this extra 8. Okay, so this is like what, 1, 6, 7, 9, and then this person's 6. Needs 8s. You don't have an 8 in here. Oh, or here. Okay. This person must poke its head up to get an 8. Right. Okay. Light blue needs an 8. Where are we going to get it in the world? These are all the places we could potentially get an 8 for light blue. This 8 knocks out all of those. This knocks out all of these. Not there. It's not there. So this is both an 8 and it's light blue. And that means this is light blue. And that's the whole shebang, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. That 6ifies you. That dark blueifies you. That didn't 2ify us. We do need the 8. Yeah, it is funny. Yeah, there's no that is a very interesting point. Never have I been like confused by a killer cage total until now. Now it's suddenly I'm haunted by it. Okay, so that was all very exciting, and it does mean we still need an 8 in Blue's Clues here, and it's not here, or here, or here, or here. So that seems like an 8. We do have thousands of 8s, but we have this X-wing of 8s that is not relent. So this is a 6, 7, 9 triple. 6. And this is what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 7. And that's going to be pretty restrictive. 2 pushed over here. 1 sees that fellow. 7 sees. So, is this a 1, 2, 5 triple? Yeah, that's just the 7. That would have been an easier. 7, 9 pair. Did I miss it? In 06. That's true. That is a 7, 9 pair. It's a beautiful 7, 9 pair. Let me just pencil mark that incorrect. Leaving a 1, 6 pair. 1, 6 is really cramping my style. This 6, 9 also needs a friend that is a 5. And the 5 can't go here. So that's a 5, and this becomes a 6, 9. This becomes, I think, just a 1, 6, 9 triple. It would appear. We have 6, 9 pair. We got a 1, 2, 5 triple. We got a 6, 7, 9 triple. And so these. Sorry, my brain just. No, that's not true. But to say a thing that was not a truth. What is the other digits that is missing here? 5. 5. One of you people is a 5. Ah, but annoyingly 5 is not necessarily in there. Definitely need a pink 5 though. I don't know with 5s. That's where the mix-up is. there's a 5 in here, right? 5 here for sure. Yeah. So you're a 5. You're not a 5. That's a 1, 2 pair. That is a 5. So that 5 looks up here. And then one of you people's a 5, and it's not you. We have 5, 5, 5, 5. And then in this column, you're not 5. You're not 5. You're not 5. So you're 5? Is that true? Then is that our full complement of 5? Is it another 1, 6, 9? No. 7. 7. 6, 7, 9. So now this is 1, 6, 7, 9, but not 7. 1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 9. So we do push. So 7 is here. So 7's not here. So 7 is not. 7's there. So this is another. Don't underneath these ones. So who's lost here? Is it 7? Another 7. It's the 7 that pairs with this. This is a 7, 8. Five in column 5. Okay, I think we did the. Yeah, I think we've got our 5s. Only 5s. Got one other person. We have the 1, 6, 9 triple, and then we have a 2. So this is a 1, 6, 8, 9. Nobody likes. Okay, this is now just me being slow at Sudoku. 1, 6. So there's this. Oh yeah, it's the 1, 6, 7, 9. That's not 6. This 6. I feel like something funny goes on. Quite. Something not quite funny. Okay. We actually did all of our sightlines, right? Sightlines are all happy. That's good news. Pleasing. So this is like 1, 6, 8, 9. That's not 8. The 8s are in the air. This, okay, there's 1, 6. And 1, 6 is certainly right. Okay. 1 and 6 is in here. 1 and 6 for sure are in here. Meaning this is not 1 or 6. See, that doesn't. 7 in here. It's the other half of the 7. The 6 is in here, and then it's the other half of the 7, 9. Oh, some heat. Oh, was there something with this? Like this is what I was talking about earlier that didn't quite, but I couldn't quite see it. Is there a thing here that's cool? Yeah, right. So what, does something bad happen if I put right? Okay, of course, right. This is what I was trying to see earlier and I couldn't see it, but now that we have this, I think we can see it. If we put a 6 here, we rule 6 out of red, right? We can't. If we put a 6 here, red is broken because there's only 2 spots for it. So this is the 1, which does place the 1 here. Okay, great. Thanks for the click there. I was trying to see that earlier and I couldn't see it, but maybe we had to rule the 1, 6 out of here first. We have a 1, 7, 9 triple gives us the 6 here, or not this. You're the 2 and the 1. You're not the. Yeah, it is really. Yeah, this is great. This I wanted that to be true, and I just wasn't seeing it. But I think we had to do. I think we had to do 1, 6, see it here, place it here, rule it out of there for that to work. Which. Okay, you're the 9. This is where I'm gonna like start trying to go fast and like 6-9 pair. Places a 7. Not a 7. Oh, but that makes this a 1-6-9 triple, right? That's what we said. Was that like after once it was the other half of the 7 that was down here, or the other half of this 7-9 pair went down here. So that is a 1-6-9 triple. So that makes this a 8-7 pair. We know the order. That also gives us the 9, which gives us a 6, 7. This 7. 9. 6. 6. Perfect time for me to make a mistake. 6 is what we need in here. Yeah, because 9 is what we need. Finally get this 8. And then our last friends are a 1 that goes here. Wait, how did I type a 0 here? What did I type a 0? Okay. Yes, a mistake like hitting a 0. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks for your help, everybody. And thanks, Blobz. That was great. Really interesting. This idea of like maybe that's, I don't remember seeing that before. I'm not sure I've ever done that. Like the idea of sort of a chaos construction where one of the regions is so chaotic that it is chaotically exploded. And the logic was really fun. Like the idea of like breaking apart, first sort of breaking our quadrants and then having our quadrants grow and then splitting our quadrants into the individual provinces that make up the quadrants. That was very cool. Okay, yeah, I apologize. Let's take care of that immediately. Critical. Okay. Now are we happy? We're all good shapes. See, the problem is now I have to go pat. Oh, you know. I will say, okay, I did get very good news today. That project I have been working on, building that giant sign, finally, it got installed today and it seems to work. Wait, am I still missing one? Sorry. Okay, there we go. That, like, the thing that has been stressing me out so much, like, I think actually functions. I don't know if I have yeah, this was the latest video. I can't believe, who let me build this myself? It was not, this is definitely a place that I needed an intervention. I needed someone to come in and say, like, this, I built this by hand in the most outrageously complicated way. Like, I don't even know. This was probably like between 150 and 200 hours of work. So probably total, I will make like less than minimum wage just because I decided to make it more complicated. But it does look pretty cool. Like it doesn't show up very well in this low quality video, but the pixel glow is pretty good. But man, this project's been stressing me out. I really hope it doesn't melt or catch on fire or explode or anything. That would be very bad. Very bad. Uh-oh, yeah, yes. Okay, how dare I leave the golden slash on those 8s? Okay, how about now? Is everyone happy with the aesthetics of this completed puzzle now? I'm gonna fit my carry-on. This time actually, so that's not going with me. That was installed today at it's for a, I don't even know what to say about it. So it's for a YouTube web dev challenge. I don't even know how much I can talk about this. I definitely didn't sign an NDA, so it's basically a YouTube game show where groups of people compete to build some kind of web something. As you know, I have great contempt for web developers. Deep, like roiling, boiling, dark contempt for web developers. But now they'll have a cool sign on their set. Okay, no, my carry-on, actually, normally I have to carry with a huge bag with tons of equipment in it, but most of the equipment I left there when I was there in October for prototyping. So I just have to like cram a bunch of like wires and surface mount components and whatever just stuffed into the bag so it looks like a bomb. It's always good. I hit the wrong button. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. Gojo, TVDK, everybody else who stopped by. Axio, it was lovely to see you again. Tiki Bunnies, anybody else I'm forgetting? Liari, very grateful for the company. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream for a few weeks while I'm in Pittsburgh. Maybe I'll just try. It would be bad, but maybe I'll do it anyway. Like bad microphone, bad camera, whatever. We'll see. Maybe if I have enough room, I'll just throw this in. But I'll be very busy. So, okay, we'll see. Thanks so much, and I'll be back in time for what? We need a new Blob holiday. What's the new Blobz holiday for ends of the month? Like Blobidence Day in February? Sure. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the enjoyable stream. Oh, Blobentines. Yeah, we'll definitely do a Blobentine stream. At some point, I should probably do some puzzles. Skojo, I haven't done any Skojo puzzles in months. Time to do some Skojo puzzles. Okay, I'm signing off. Thank you, everybody. You're all the best. And I will see you in a few weeks.